What if a single text could reveal the secrets of the universe? Imagine a set of words so powerful, so mysterious, that they've been whispered across centuries, revered by mystics, studied by scientists, and feared by those who believed they might unlock the very fabric of reality. A text that promises to unveil the nature of existence itself. Hidden wisdom, alchemy, and the keys to transformation, all within a few cryptic lines. This is the legend of the Emerald Tablet. For millennia, this enigmatic artifact has captivated the human imagination. Its origins shrouded in mystery, its meaning debated endlessly, and its influence immeasurable. From ancient Egypt to medieval Europe, from Renaissance alchemists to modern-day seekers, the Emerald Tablet has endured as a symbol of profound knowledge. But why? Why does this obscure fragment of text matter so much? To understand its significance, we must first grasp the weight of its legacy. The Emerald Tablet is no ordinary document. It is the cornerstone of a vast and intricate tradition, one that weaves together the threads of alchemy, philosophy, and even science. Its words echo with the wisdom of a bygone age, offering insights into the mysteries of existence, the transformation of matter, and the unity of the cosmos. At its heart lies an idea so profound that it has shaped entire schools of thought, the principle of correspondence. As above, so below, as within, so without. This deceptively simple phrase encapsulates the belief that the microcosm and the macrocosm, the individual and the universe, are deeply interconnected. It is a philosophy that transcends time, inviting us to see the world not as a collection of isolated parts, but as an intricate web of relationships, where everything reflects and influences everything else. But the Emerald Tablet isn't just a relic of intellectual curiosity. It's a beacon of transformation. For the alchemists of old, it was a guide to the great work, the quest to turn base metals into gold, both literally and metaphorically. It represented the ultimate journey of transmutation, not just of matter, but of the human soul. And then there's the figure at the heart of its mythos, Hermes Trismegistus, the legendary sage who is said to have written the tablet. A name that echoes with divine resonance, Hermes, the messenger of the gods, and Trismegistus, the thrice great. Was he a man, a god, or something in between? Some say he was the embodiment of wisdom itself, a bridge between the mortal and the divine. Others believe he was a composite figure, a fusion of the Egyptian god Thoth and the Greek Hermes. Whoever, or whatever, Hermes was, his name became synonymous with the pursuit of knowledge and the mastery of hidden truths. And the Emerald Tablet? It was his masterpiece, a text so potent that it was said to hold the secrets of creation, the blueprint of existence. And yet, for all its influence, the Emerald Tablet remains an enigma. Its true origins are lost to history. Its physical form? Never found. All we have are whispers, translations, and interpretations, a trail of breadcrumbs leading us through the labyrinth of time. So, why does it matter? Because it is more than just a text. It is a challenge. A riddle. A mirror held up to humanity, asking us to look deeper, to question, to seek. It reminds us that there is always more to discover, about the universe, about each other, and about ourselves. This is the story of the Emerald Tablet. A story of mystery, transformation, and timeless wisdom. A story that invites us to journey beyond the ordinary and into the extraordinary. Are you ready to begin? Decoding the Tablet. The Emerald Tablet is not merely a text, it is a riddle wrapped in an enigma, a statement so powerful that it has captivated the minds of scholars, mystics, and alchemists for centuries. Its famous lines, as above, so below, as within, so without, are among the most quoted phrases in Western esotericism. But what do they really mean? How can such a simple, concise statement carry so much weight? Let's break it down, because within these few words lies a key to unlocking the very nature of reality itself. The phrase "as above, so below, as within, so without" is a mirror, a reflection of the universe. It suggests that everything is connected. The above refers to the heavens, the cosmos, the grand order of the universe, while the below represents the earthly, the physical, the mundane. It's a call to see that the same patterns that govern the stars, the planets, and the galaxies are reflected here on Earth, in the smallest of things. This idea is rooted in the belief that the macrocosm, the vast, incomprehensible universe, reflects the microcosm, the individual human being. What is true on a grand scale is true on a personal, intimate level. This is where the phrase "as within, so without" enters the picture. It speaks to the idea that our inner world, our thoughts, emotions, and consciousness shape the external world around us. If we change ourselves on the inside, if we align our thoughts and actions with the higher truths of the universe, the world around us will shift accordingly. The macrocosm and microcosm are not separate, but interconnected. The universe doesn't operate as an isolated entity, rather, it is a reflection of the harmony, or disharmony, that exists within each of us. To understand the universe, one must first understand oneself. At its core, this phrase speaks to unity, the unity of all things. It suggests that the physical and the spiritual are not separate realms, but part of a unified whole. This interconnectedness is not just philosophical, it is a call to action. If the cosmos is reflected in us, and if we are a reflection of the cosmos, then our own transformation can have an effect on the world around us. This idea is a fundamental tenet of alchemy, where the process of inner purification and spiritual enlightenment is mirrored in the alchemist's quest to transform base metals into gold. The transformation of lead into gold is symbolic of the spiritual journey, the work of purifying one's soul, transmuting base desires into higher consciousness, and achieving the ultimate state of enlightenment. The Emerald Tablet speaks not only of cosmic order but also of personal transformation. Alchemical transformation is not merely the quest to turn lead into gold, it is a metaphor for personal and spiritual growth. It is the process of refining one's own character, of purging impurities from the soul, and of aligning oneself with the greater forces of the universe. The alchemist, in essence, is working to purify himself, to reach a state of higher awareness, to achieve unity with the divine. And just as the alchemist strives to bring about a physical transformation, so too must we transform ourselves spiritually. The gold we seek is not material wealth, but the inner treasure of wisdom, understanding, and enlightenment. In understanding the Emerald Tablet, we also encounter deep philosophical interpretations. Thinkers and mystics throughout the ages have wrestled with its meaning, each adding their own perspective to its rich, multifaceted teachings. One of the key philosophical traditions influenced by the tablet is Neoplatonism, which emerged in the 3rd century AD. Neoplatonism, with its emphasis on the unity of all existence, resonates strongly with the teachings of the tablet. For Neoplatonists, the idea that the One, the source of all creation, pervades and connects everything was central. The tablet statement that as above, so below can be seen as a direct expression of this principle. The One, or the divine source, is present in all things, both in the heavens and in the earth, both in the infinite and in the finite. To understand the One, one must look inward and contemplate the divine within. Similarly, the Emerald Tablet echoes the teachings of the Hermetic tradition, a body of esoteric knowledge attributed to the mythical figure Hermes Trismegistus. The Hermetic tradition holds that there is a divine wisdom underlying the universe, and this wisdom can be accessed through a process of inner awakening. The phrase "as above, so below, as within, so without" can be understood as a key to unlocking that wisdom. It is a reminder that everything in the universe, from the smallest atom to the vastness of the cosmos, operates according to the same principles. Understanding these principles allows one to tap into the universal truths that govern existence. In the Hermetic tradition, the journey to enlightenment is not just an intellectual pursuit, but a spiritual one. It is about achieving gnosis, direct knowledge of the divine, through the purification of the self. Throughout history, thinkers like Plato, Pythagoras, and Plotinus have explored these ideas in depth, building upon the foundational concepts found in the Emerald Tablet. For them, the cosmos was not a chaotic, random place, but an ordered system governed by divine laws. The idea that the universe is a reflection of the divine and that human beings can access that divine wisdom is at the heart of many philosophical and mystical traditions. The Emerald Tablet, with its cryptic lines, serves as a key to understanding this deeper wisdom. But perhaps what makes the Emerald Tablet so intriguing is its enduring mystery. It is a text that resists easy interpretation, one that has been read and reread, its meanings peeled back layer by layer, over the centuries. And yet, with each new interpretation, it seems to reveal even more. This is the paradox of the Emerald Tablet: the more you attempt to decode it, the more it seems to slip away, leaving you with a deeper sense of wonder and awe. At its heart, the Emerald Tablet is a call to understand the universe, not as something distant and unknowable, but as something intimately connected to our own inner lives. It is a reminder that the answers we seek are not found in the stars alone, but within ourselves. The text invites us to look inward, to contemplate our own place in the cosmos, and to realize that we are not separate from the universe, but an integral part of it. And in this realization, we find the true power of the Emerald Tablet, the power to transform ourselves and, through that transformation, to understand the mysteries of the universe.
This information has been undecipherable for eons. The Emerald Tablets translated in the work are 10. That for thousands of years it was forbidden to release them to the world at large.
Willing to embark on the journey of inner
Of the
discovery.
Emerald Tablets of Thoth,
The journey, like the text
these
itself,
last two
is infinite.
tablets, even I
And
hadn't fully
perhaps
deciphered
that is
them.
the most profound message of all. The alchemical legacy. Alchemy, an ancient and mysterious practice that has captivated the minds of philosophers, scientists, and mystics for centuries, has its roots deeply entwined with the Emerald Tablet. For the alchemists, this seemingly simple text, with its cryptic lines and profound metaphysical ideas, became more than just a piece of writing. It was a map, a guide to the hidden workings of the universe, a code that, if deciphered correctly, could unlock the secrets of life itself. It is said that the key to the transmutation of base metals into gold, the fabled philosopher's stone, could be found in the wisdom of the Emerald Tablet. But what exactly made this ancient text so essential to alchemy? Why did the alchemists regard it as a cornerstone of their art? To understand this, we must first delve into the alchemical pursuit itself. At the heart of alchemy lies the belief that everything in the universe is interconnected, that there is a hidden unity between the microcosm, the individual, and the macrocosm, the universe. This idea is powerfully reflected in the tablet's most famous line, "As above, so below, as within, so without." For the alchemists, this was not just a philosophical statement, it was a key to unlocking the hidden potential within both themselves and the material world. By understanding the natural laws and processes that govern the universe, they believed they could transmute base materials, such as lead, into gold. But the process was not just about the physical transformation of metals. It was also about spiritual and personal transformation. The quest for the philosopher's stone was, in essence, a journey of self-purification, enlightenment, and transcendence. The Emerald Tablet, with its deep wisdom, provided the framework for this alchemical journey. It spoke of the process of transformation, both material and spiritual, through a series of mysterious phrases. The tablet's instructions were as much about inner change as they were about the manipulation of physical substances. The alchemist was not simply an experimenter with chemicals, but a seeker of truth, striving to align themselves with the cosmic order. The tablet's cryptic verses guided them toward this alignment, teaching them how to harness the powers of nature and the universe for their own enlightenment. The first part of the alchemical process, according to the tablet, is known as solvit coagula, the dissolution and coagulation of matter. This represents the idea of breaking down the old to make way for the new. In alchemical terms, it was about dissolving the impurities in base metals to purify them, just as one might purify the soul. The second stage, opus magnum, or the great work, was the culmination of this process, the creation of the philosopher's stone, a substance capable of transmuting any base metal into gold and granting immortality. For the alchemists, the emerald tablet was the key to understanding this great work. They saw the tablet as a direct revelation of the secrets of nature, a divine text that encoded the wisdom necessary for the transformation of both the material world and the self. In fact, many alchemists spent their entire lives attempting to decode the tablet's message, convinced that its teachings could unlock the most profound mysteries of existence. As we move forward in history, we find that the tablet's influence only deepened, especially during the medieval and Renaissance periods, when alchemy reached its height in Europe. During this time, the tablet became an essential part of the alchemical tradition, passed down through generations of scholars, mystics, and scientists. One of the most significant figures to be influenced by the teachings of the Emerald Tablet was the renowned Swiss physician and alchemist, Paracelsus. Known for his radical ideas about medicine and alchemy, Paracelsus viewed the Emerald Tablet as a foundational text in his work. He believed that the principles of alchemy were not just about the transformation of metals but also about healing the body and mind. Paracelsus saw the alchemist as a healer, someone who could use the wisdom of the tablet to restore balance and harmony to both the individual and the world. In this sense, Paracelsus took the tablet's teachings beyond the laboratory, integrating them into his revolutionary medical practices. But perhaps one of the most surprising figures to be influenced by the Emerald Tablet was none other than Isaac Newton. The father of modern physics, known for his groundbreaking work in mathematics and the laws of motion, was also deeply interested in alchemy. In fact, Newton spent a significant portion of his life studying alchemical texts, including the Emerald Tablet. He was particularly drawn to the idea of the hidden forces that govern the universe, an idea that echoed throughout the tablet's teachings. For Newton, the study of alchemy was not merely mystical or arcane, it was a way to unlock the deeper secrets of nature and to uncover the divine order that lay behind the workings of the physical world. Newton's interest in alchemy was not an anomaly. During the Renaissance, the line between science and mysticism was far from clear. In fact, many of the great minds of the period, including figures like Kepler and Copernicus, saw no conflict between their scientific inquiries and their esoteric beliefs. The Emerald Tablet, with its emphasis on the unity of the material and spiritual realms, provided a bridge between these two worlds. It showed that the study of nature was not just about understanding physical laws, but also about understanding the deeper, hidden truths of existence. For the Renaissance thinkers, alchemy was as much a spiritual discipline as it was a scientific one. In this sense, the Emerald Tablet helped to bridge the gap between the ancient mystical traditions and the emerging scientific worldview. It reminded scholars that the pursuit of knowledge was not just about discovering new facts about the world, it was also about understanding the deeper, more profound truths that lay beneath the surface. The tablet's teachings on transformation, unity, and the hidden forces of nature resonated deeply with the intellectual climate of the time, and its influence can still be felt today. So, what made the Emerald Tablet so enduring? Why did it captivate the minds of alchemists, scientists, and mystics for centuries. Perhaps it is because the tablet speaks to something universal, the desire to understand the hidden workings of the universe and to unlock the potential within ourselves. Whether one approaches it from a mystical, philosophical, or scientific perspective, the tablet offers a glimpse into a deeper, more mysterious reality, a reality where the boundaries between the physical and spiritual worlds are blurred, and where the quest for knowledge is a path toward personal and cosmic transformation. The Emerald Tablet's legacy is not just about alchemy or the pursuit of gold. It is about the search for truth, the longing to understand the fundamental nature of existence, and the desire to transform oneself in the process. The tablet may be ancient, but its wisdom continues to inspire and intrigue those who seek to unlock the mysteries of the universe, whether through science, philosophy, or the spiritual quest for enlightenment. The tablet's influence in modern times. In the modern era, the Emerald Tablet has seen a remarkable resurgence. It has evolved from its ancient, cryptic origins into a cornerstone of contemporary spirituality and occultism. In the mid-20th century, the world began to witness a renaissance of interest in mysticism, with many turning to ancient texts in search of wisdom. Among these texts, the Emerald Tablet stands out as a beacon, offering not just philosophical insights, but a guide to spiritual transformation. The tablet's appeal to New Age movements is profound. At its core, the phrase "as above, so below, as within, so without" has become a mantra for those seeking to understand the interconnectedness of all things. This ancient principle suggests that the universe operates as a mirror. What happens on the grand scale of the cosmos also happens on a smaller, personal scale. It's a concept that resonates deeply in the New Age community, where personal growth and spiritual enlightenment are central. The idea that an individual can transform their inner world to manifest changes in the outer world is incredibly empowering. This wisdom has found a home among esoteric groups, mystics, and seekers of hidden knowledge. Hermeticism, the philosophical tradition tied closely to the tablet, has become one of the foundational teachings for modern-day occultists. In a world increasingly focused on materialism and the surface level, the Emerald Tablet offers an invitation to dive deeper into the mysteries of the self, the universe, and the divine. It teaches that the pursuit of knowledge is not just intellectual but spiritual, a journey that transforms the seeker into something more enlightened, more attuned to the rhythms of the cosmos. The rise of modern occultism has also brought a resurgence of Hermetic thought. Whether through the practices of alchemy, astrology, or magic, the Emerald Tablet provides the theoretical underpinnings of these practices. Its teachings encourage practitioners to transcend the material world and tap into the hidden forces of nature. In this way, the tablet has become a touchstone for those who believe that there is more to life than meets the eye, that reality is layered with meaning and wisdom waiting to be unlocked. While the Emerald Tablet has long been associated with mysticism, it also draws intriguing parallels to modern science, specifically the fields of quantum physics and cosmology. At first glance, one might think that the ancient teachings of the tablet have little in common with the precise and logical world of modern science. However, upon closer inspection, one can see striking similarities in the way both seek to explain the interconnectedness of all things. Take, for example, the fundamental idea behind the Emerald Tablet, the unity of the microcosm and macrocosm. This concept suggests that the universe operates as a unified whole, where everything, no matter how small or large, is interrelated. In quantum physics, we find a similar notion. The idea that particles, even when separated by vast distances, can be instantaneously connected, a phenomenon.
This information has been undecipherable for eons. The Emerald Tablets translated in the work are 10.
Is far more interconnected
that for thousands of years it was forbidden to release them to the world at large.
Both ancient teachings and modern science.
Of the Emerald Tablets of Thoth,
in addition, The tablet's
These
emphasis on
last two
transformation,
tablets,
both personal
even
and
I
material,
hadn't fully
finds
deciphered
a
them.
curious resonance in the principles of modern physics. The idea of energy transmuting into different forms is a cornerstone of scientific theory. Whether it's the transformation of matter into energy, or the concept of the observer effect in quantum mechanics, science continues to uncover the deep truths that the Emerald Tablet hints at, albeit through a very different lens. Perhaps the most compelling parallel is the idea of as above, so below. This phrase suggests that the macrocosm, the vast, infinite universe, is mirrored in the microcosm, the individual human being. Modern science, particularly in the realm of cosmology, is beginning to explore this idea. The structure of atoms and galaxies, for example, share striking similarities. This observation points to a deeper, universal pattern that pervades all levels of existence. Could the ancient Hermeticists have been intuitively tapping into this truth centuries before modern science uncovered it? The Emerald Tablet invites us to consider this possibility. The Emerald Tablet is not confined to the realms of mysticism and academia. Its influence has seeped into popular culture, appearing in countless books, movies, and video games. The symbol of hidden wisdom, of esoteric knowledge that unlocks the secrets of the universe, is too powerful to remain confined to ancient texts. It's a symbol that has captivated the imagination of modern storytellers and creators, who continue to draw inspiration from its mysterious allure. In literature, the Emerald Tablet has often been referenced as a source of ultimate knowledge and power. Writers of fantasy and science fiction have long been fascinated by the idea of a hidden text that holds the keys to unlocking the secrets of existence. In many works, characters embark on epic quests to uncover the tablet, often facing trials that challenge their understanding of reality itself. These stories, while fictional, are deeply rooted in the same themes of transformation and self-discovery that the tablet represents. In the world of film, the Emerald Tablet has appeared in movies that explore themes of alchemy, magic, and hidden knowledge. It is often depicted as a mystical object that holds the key to immortality or infinite power. These portrayals capture the essence of the tablet's mystery, using it as a plot device to symbolize the human desire to transcend the limits of our existence and reach for something greater. Even in the realm of video games, where the Emerald Tablet might seem out of place, it has found a home. Many games, particularly those involving exploration and discovery, incorporate elements of alchemy and mysticism. The tablet, or its teachings, often appear as part of a larger narrative about unlocking the hidden secrets of the world, offering players a sense of the profound mystery that surrounds the universe. The mystery remains. Despite its profound influence on countless philosophical and spiritual traditions, the Emerald Tablet remains shrouded in mystery. Perhaps the greatest enigma surrounding the tablet is the lack of concrete historical evidence for its existence. No physical copy of the original tablet has ever been discovered, and much of its history is steeped in myth and legend. Some say it was found in a hidden chamber, others claim it was written by Hermes Trismegistus himself, while still others believe it was passed down through secret societies. Yet, despite the many stories and claims, there is no definitive proof of the tablet's existence. This absence of physical evidence has only added to the allure of the tablet. Without a tangible object to study, the tablet has become more than just an artifact. It has become a symbol of hidden knowledge, something that exists beyond the physical realm. Its very elusiveness invites speculation and intrigue. Was it truly written by Hermes? Or was it the product of a later, more mystical age? Some scholars argue that the tablet's origins lie in ancient Egypt, while others suggest it may have been a creation of the early Islamic alchemists. The truth remains elusive, leaving us with only fragments of its history. There are also theories about the tablet's true purpose. Was it intended as a guide to alchemical transformation, or was it meant to convey a deeper, more philosophical message? Some have interpreted the tablet as a manual for personal and spiritual growth, while others believe it holds the key to understanding the very fabric of the universe. Whatever its original purpose, the Emerald Tablet continues to captivate us with its promise of hidden wisdom. As we reflect on the Emerald Tablet, we are left with questions that continue to puzzle and intrigue us. Is the tablet purely symbolic, a representation of esoteric wisdom that cannot be fully understood through conventional means? Or does it point to a deeper, universal truth, a truth that transcends time, culture, and language? Some believe that the tablet holds the key to unlocking the mysteries of the cosmos, offering a path to enlightenment and self-realization. Others argue that it is merely a philosophical metaphor, a tool for understanding the inner workings of the human mind. Why does the Emerald Tablet continue to captivate us? Perhaps it is because it speaks to something deep within us, the desire for knowledge, the longing to understand the mysteries of existence. The tablet offers no easy answers, but it invites us to question, to explore, and to seek. In a world that often seems filled with uncertainty, the Emerald Tablet stands as a beacon of mystery, a reminder that there is always more to discover, always more to learn. The Emerald Tablet remains an enduring enigma, a fragment of ancient wisdom that transcends time, culture, and belief systems. It is a testament to humanity's relentless quest for understanding, a mirror reflecting our deepest questions about the nature of reality, transformation, and the interconnectedness of all things. Its cryptic lines challenge us to look beyond the surface, to embrace the mysteries of existence, and to find the extraordinary within the ordinary. Whether it is a key to universal secrets or a poetic metaphor for inner growth, the Emerald Tablet invites us to explore not only the cosmos but also ourselves. As we close this journey into the heart of one of history's most intriguing texts, let the tablet inspire you to seek, to question, and to uncover the wisdom that lies within. If you've enjoyed this exploration of ancient mysteries and hidden knowledge, don't forget to subscribe to Book Therapy for more fascinating dives into the world's most captivating books and ideas. Your journey into the unknown has only just begun.